Welcome to London. Now, if it's your first time visiting and you're trying to figure out which area to stay in, I know it can be a bit of an overwhelming process. It actually really depends on you, what you want out of your trip, your budget, that's a really big one, and the kind of vibe that you want. I know that's not that helpful, but in this video, I'm gonna tell you about a bunch of areas that I think are really great to stay in when you're visiting London, in my opinion, and a few others that you might want to consider as well. Covent Garden is one of the most famous areas in London, if not the most famous, and it's located smack dab right in the middle of central London, which means that you're not really very far from some of the city's biggest attractions. So if that's what you're after, staying in Covent Garden can be a great place. Number 2 is Soho, which is right next door to Covent Garden and is another historic and cultural area of the city. It's an area where you'll find a lot of media companies as well as a lot of London's biggest theater shows of London. Okay, so those are 5 great areas that I think that you can stay in when you're in London. But the truth is that London is huge, so they aren't the only good areas that you can stay in. In fact, you probably in your research have heard a few other places that I haven't mentioned before that can work as well. So really quickly, here are 3 more areas that you might be considering when staying in London. Of course, lots of people come to London and they consider staying in Westminster because that's where the major attractions are, like Westminster Abbey, Houses of Parliament, and Buckingham Palace. So if you stay there, you're within walking distance of all those places, which if your vibe is to see those major tourist attractions and that's it, cool. This is a great area for you to stay in. However, Londoners don't really live there unless they're super wealthy, and Londoners don't really ever want to go to Westminster. So if you are more after a local vibe, this isn't it. But if you want to be a super tourist, Westminster can work. King's Cross is another great area to stay in where we are located right now. It's got the beautiful Regent's Canal running through it. There's great shopping. There's good food places, good drink places that Londoners actually like to venture to. Now, King's Cross isn't near any of the major attractions, but the station is really well connected to the rest of the city. So in no time, you can just hop on the tube and get to honestly any part of the city that you want to get to very quickly.